This is Wadu TV. Truth and integrity.
Wadu TV so ni ye mamu nyina akwaba emfa embraso na se ebia afi na wo hu channel we na wa subscribe na wa like video no na comment so ehu yen ti wo ja to na wa share dem aye na sports ba makasa dia fa o main se na ye rent issue esi etie na no kurenia asem na touch me ama ensem o kanyina no kura trodo o se nei wo ye adwuma na da kotua rent adwuma wo ye nyina rent nko a ehwehwemu nso ekere se wo ye adwuma na wo 60% wo pay na wo je no emu 60% wo ditua rent a ekere se wo mobra oh yes wo mobra na se Ghana mabu no ye mobra wo asem na no den comment do no asa se e banti no so na we jaw de e de atom na wo ye no sinche ya de course of parliament na afi kotoko eye abrantie poli issue no onya guest ai solo no nyina betra so de wo ma fire ketokre ko ne nkrofo no ano den peni behwe nyabotre ndete na sanhwe bi
na nsen galamse ho asem ye nyanka nwie yo eno ka ho wi aban a okoi ye wo na tiko. I'll put my presidency on the line na fe line atra still na de na ekoso na kroba kwa say galamse ne yese omo je headquarters no dey free free hosei na yese wo chebi any eastern region ho ba bi yese omo yi headquarters no free ho ama galamse headquarters na yakọ I win. You win, I win. So we win, I'll win. Now western region hono de galamse no say edi kuro no ama adose nsu ewo ho nyina esei nti de na ACC no eno abi na esasi yezo ko a winner MP ho no ahemfo no be ball no kwa adu say oye galamse MP no new MP no mayi no ana ko wakrata hodo ne news nyina na mu se a win MP oye galamse a win MP oye galamse ama mampanyin kura no o hwese obetimi abo modern se ye betwe papa na so afi ye free ho wie ya a win ahemfo no omokobo MP no ko adu se otu galamse no ye se ahemfo no so otubi ndi ade na mse eye clash of titans amse MP no se na otu o se wontu ahemfo no ko adu ombebo no ehwehwemu kire se ahemfo no so otu galamse no na mse omode sobo ne kobo MP no kwa ama yakọ a win na yenkohwe the devastation a ekoso a win the destruction of water bodies and forests videos no ha moma yenhwe na yentie kakra ye ne mo bedi nkomo wo rent ne ho nsensem na afen so eye galamse no na yaka ne nyina abom tie yakọ a win na yakọ akohwe the conditioner wo a win wo western region ahemfo ne nyina beka bomu se MP awo a win galamse pa de o na ye hene ena sisi abetodwa sa ahemfo no na ye hene ne pa enye MP no no mu nyina de o mu ho agim enti se aye krado a yenko ne yenkohwe the situation ewo a win sisi a yen reporters ekoho so mo kwa asateni se ahemfo no na etuo ana se MP no na etuo because ahemfo no di kan ball eye MP no kwadu ama enamba bia sisi a honsem aba ama bi o parliament ko mo se yentwe a win MP no okay I think say video no ready nanka ye de afam but before that no rent won sensem no anopa ye di enkomo kakra lines no activated with my friend 0598 9888686 yanka say de na ye afa rent ho ye question na ye busa ne say there are so many ways aban betimi aboa na wasi social housing so ono kra na ntumi a obetimi akọ JV joint venture na one private sector asi low cost and social housing low cost no de man bo be den materials na edisi no cement bo no yente so chippings yente so paint yente so the only way I bet you housing ne bo aba from pa materials enti yanko alternative building materials prefab any hollow concrete ni steel ya other countries like Rwanda, Malaysia, omafa ama amanfo omuni sika mpo enya decent homes etene no. Aden na aban no prevent. Yes, so many proposals about better works and housing. Amanfo person be produce prefab materials ni bi Ghana near this year dying. Why are our respective governments blocking way so mo na ntumi si dan no mpo a mo ma amanfo kwan no mo mrana materials ne be ye more wo krom ha na afa ye import bi mu a yetumi anya dan a efo ene amasama no oyibi na nka akogye asase ya ntam aban ne private company ne ye 50,000 units of 2-bedroom houses for low cost ye the prefab ntino wo dey compare cement dan na we no wo be quarter the price na wato no watenam nti the cement for beton no a friend say 2 billion and I say 300,000 and I say 1 million Ghana cedis no nanka we more ton bi a 60,000 and I say 70,000 and 1 billion kra na so wato atenam adentina yentumi emma kwai ma ade ebe ma amanfo ho ahenha omo yenye no okrum ha edan no etwa mene because realistically yes wakatua a wogie no se wodi mu more than 20% high dan e chese wo mobra ba krom ha ne di amanfo akatua no 60% ene eko enti ene e chese untumi nye bibia wo wiase wogie ya na edan age. Till the last time I was saying say a lot of youths, young people today, they are working just to pay their landlords. Nipa bebre wo ma mu hasisi ano. Okwa adwuma kama de ba okwa adwuma betua ni fie raka. Oni bibia ye biem. De obetima ya ne so obeto internet. Na wo dadanum. Na wo browse. Untumi save hwe. So a lot of young people today are working just to pay their landlords. At the end of the month, what's the salary card in now their man? And my you must so young girls must so bob when see Kenya no they are kutia daika. And you feel run and so 7 from 37 cities, echo 105 blocks. Me started say me top blocks, ne 50 pesos. They say blocks of one in blocks of war. Blocks I do 8 cities, 10 cities, 10 block back 10 cities, ne 50 pesos. Until if you be obesity dying there, no, won't make us on fancho. But you bet me move away from blocks and bricks, you know. Some countries, and you'll be on a person or cotton, die for fair musa. Okay, said the Humani Association, a month for a moment, ha, or more mummy beam. Hello. Ma already you know, anchor form, say TV so, o frame man anchor form answer. Net see me your phone num and see what TV na so me pa watch wa need him. Hello. No. Me pa cho wa friend no. My TV no conform. Hello. No, I'm still on to me. 0598 988 686 0598 988 686. Ubetima frɛ na onso waba dwumadie ne so. Okay. Obi aba edan ho nsensem no aban ye wo niam bebre o sa wo ye de but emfa we nkosen wo kon ho. One private for no kamom na makwan ya de cheap building materials ebe back room e de aye adwuma 0598 988 686. Ubetima frɛ na wa kye wadwe de enti aye mpanyimfo impese ye benya ada options and alternative building materials na yetumi de asi edan a yebesi social housing ama amanfo akotena trem ti said de 1950 60 70s no na yesi Tema Development Corporation snake houses okokro bia so a capital ene district capital snake houses na esisi wa fo aban na asi enya mfaso no ope but na idie ye de akoshe private individuals nsa aye dendenden e de amaye
bekiao
me so mejo so
chiawe tiefo na ye me nwanwa se God ya no pay o tie ya ye mu ni dina na no de mu daba ye
mu bi di aswet
ya mo chebu o wo je position ma obi
ya beba
abatira ya pon ne lam so me chiro di su John onte ya Godwin wabre opposition akwantu nye akwantu ye master opposition tie ni ha wa tie
okay
wabre wo heno na munya se mo hye kokwa mu a mo mema appointment a white pia kire se obi enya position green pia ebi mpie ma Godwin ni di mpie mu da munya sa
umra ha next week no what Godwin di
wamanti a ebe ha omo ankasa because nkofo a edi nechi no a wonyenya appointment no omo hwe no omuntie ni nyeze we power bar na ma begina na obi na betue sika kese na mo sesa positions na mo na one mo ntimi betua na de mu yi mo eja mo bibi na mo so o ma bre
yo
Obama and anope wo see emfemfre
topics no me
no e wo no
be sha see free bia
be sha see free football
right
essence ade na e koso no areho me na me a very good footballer.
Okay.
I was a very extremely good footballer.
Oh wow.
Obi nkantu no, but I was a very good footballer. Me bo course na ye be ya between school and football na wa on me kromwa. Football enye Golf is academy and get the start.
Oh, who call boss?
Me our boss na wo me.
Oh,
short yes.
And there is no doubt.
Yes, selected me no. Na me admission Prempeh College.
Okay.
And between going to academy and Prempeh College.
You be choose to Prempeh.
And I'm go to Prempeh College. Now I'm a captain in this hall at the university level.
Okay.
About your time on na me sound so kotokonipa typical one. And in the end time ni te sa kotoko circle enye circle fan base and wo campus.
Okay.
And in the 2000s time na kotoko bo African obeko Kumasi Sports Stadium ya center line. Oh ka ye ma center line be ke university for dia. Yanko stadium home fellow boy baby I the flag no Olympic ye ne bobo nyina back down no K West for zone ye support pa na me ko kala dan ko he match bi e wana mi jai local football HD ya ko kala dan me ko support ko no can you imagine say I then supporting RTU
2003 dia na
nice
oh okay.
Member Mako Canada na me ko support kotoko no me ne Kofi Japan me ne ko ye no ye ni aye 10 ne support RTU because sila lasa no kra na ogira park so obi akambuba wa target ne tikwa so peso to ball na wo a wogira na wo kaka se go
to support RTU by force
ya pon ball no lady bia ye ne free Kumasi koy ono ka na ye dwane no wantumi oba wantumi anwura mi bi na mema echi lady to form ye omo bro na ye tumi ye ya kodu filling stage afide na ye tin mu ntre se ye ja oba besia na ye se ye ko back nipa e behia no ye se masa
ba ko beka de
o de ye be ko ye na ye Kumasi and anti hooliganism in football no enye but when it comes to hooliganism to kotokwa a different and go for me observe way. I don't know at obekano sa bono enclave no e trouble first pano na baby ya burundi papa ya nkoko sports stadium
nkoko
ya be bo papa ofura no aba me a obo as horsey park e ho ba na to nya 3 didimu a
bon we dey chirampa
oh yes and I go invite pers for be ba obo ase
horsey park
say na ai car na akwa ne de ba no odum ja an intimate park bio ana kai ama a driver teaching was park siswa officer bobo na go ma mo ko hwe kirom se jesi som se nkofo de dro no
car na sise no
senyo musibe bu driver no enti ye hooliganism no emwa sort yase either than that ye kwa akọbọ football ball agro ba ko behye ba ko belusu eye den na enipa etumi femu na we no so bo no apart from that body bo enso atremanfo no I'm very surprised na no pay yanchike to okrekuntum he has to be behind bars.
Why?
Obama say organize party ofie na be ba ofie be you have a problem.
Of course.
Competition na ye bo na ho competition
GFA no
and the GFA security is your responsibility. Your responsibility.
Yeah.
Grow. It is a mabao. Na se want to provide security. No be a apart from that watch home team no. Because mind you, before say best start league, you know, moko inspection of venues me wa.
Yeah.
Moji to say everything is okay. And the GFA now would you say be okay?
Also responsibility.
Oh, in fact, responsibility. That's one. You just can't enjoy my GFA. It was a banana kettle or answer charges.
On some arresting.
He must be behind bars before even a buffalo and then go for a competition. Now, Cromano, young ferry, your banana was a resign. And ferry. Or better was a beautiful nonsense at the interviews. They have no clue about the game. And not to the Ghana football. Kwa neko from. Young fun go for Omotia Yenase. Say your tears as a football, your business. You be who say, you be ye security wise. Now, some much we answer na eba beba. So me kura no mean this ampotemono. I realize that there will be confusion.
Right.
Because offer league table now, first of all, baby a kotokoda, any swatema dano. Echese, is swatema penetrated him. Kotoko peso jelly.
Your jelly. Into a bad times.
Tense match. A dear pan and go for ya debi omudi kiki when you are dark shesi. I'm from national security. A dear security information or intelligence on peke. Or kwabananya kolobi. 10% me boss we. Sadia kitwa in swatema a crow make me kwashia. To me because I signal we say some much went to Kabesi. I said, I'm more catching. Abranti who ye just last September, yea, on 1 year to case on what TV so walkers and so at the mouth for some mebume.
You don't even need
you don't need anything.
You need intel bia.
What you say? Now, you must have you what? Yes, you better committee. Whatever, you better committee. I'm a go for committee. Abueka. And it is unfortunate. But more mukoye sana so bon kan hu se inso atrema at least koroko be kromo no anya bi kromo to nsuo ho enti obi a no oye business ho no ade no obenye sika wo ene ya makwa akofa sa ade ya betumusi mate se o ma free league dem that is not the solution. No go a lot of businesses obi ho no go bi ba bi because of league and ekoso obi ho yese go shut down biase because hotel accommodation ni ade ensunsuanso adi bebre kro no
eso
eni wo koya ade a no adwene ho miensa wo venue bi ti se doma admabedu the same thing entokwa basa na ye nyina ye nim sa de yo wo ko awada breku just go the same thing ye ba buruni pasa as a boy no adane ntokwa na so ye betwa ye frim ase ye life ni nyina ye bibia ye ntokwa KTI ene cars emie nkwadanke toa konta kwa nona dane efa no mai koi and to be free say GFA no we a matter of agency aban no say omunya ya IGP o invite ketokreku na owi akete na so no mo nye tintinti on free position no one won't on free football because more there's a sponsorship aspect of football na muntumi nye security wa stadium phobia near bobo na professor Kromaza we na so do person the players Kroma
we are passing tests
we make us say in the 90s you know na Horsey Park was the same thing and even you grow
going backwards.
That's also a GFA boss. Now how do you and unless those the MND Jawula Mukaya di. Because all time regard them say we are senti kese. Yanya besia ko World Cup akonya mu $14 million ni ade. Yen to me prepare stadium and man go fon ko bobo enya talent and go jimuska now to there that GFA boss now yen so for so. TM picking no. And no will be my initial comment.
Okay.
Now we are God remember more answer.
Gordon be person so be touch na ye football dey na. But see America say IGP ene koto company for no.
Asia.
Ogusu or address your more so Ignatius Bafo the owner of Nsia Treman original court no pay ya.
Na IGP so also resign. Because clearly security failure. What were they? I IGP who poll na we na metie ni mame. I couldn't believe it. Here's what worry 6 months ni.
Yes, 6 months.
A brand and passion for football. Look, Menjano, Abra na kotokone has a general nasopano. I know the Wunim, Kwakwa say, Kanu and Ali Maradona. Woman a drive in the Paco Stadium.
Sana boy, na oil.
Oh, yeah. Sadian, ever since I Kwakwa say we are, the Yenya Sadian and a ma started say, Buffo. Kwakwa say about describe Gobi and diagonal or circle for tapping, but that Yaji. Sabranti dwuma wo di ano no agege ho na agro na ede ayede nipa ntiase wakukuno wokokunu se enipa nam
Sekan ya hye ho aba stadium
ene jaji piro onya meeting na wo ye no kra na watera ma nipa wo awie meeting na nipa baba back
Godwin
Obama
baby solo dia besi no football na ewu abamu ama no pay yegusu this our story na chi
before I call football so no the information I just received from the official page of Honorable Felix Ofosu Kwache.
Yeah.
Actually, say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama at the tripartite committee for to commence the negotiation of base pay.
Okay.
And minimum wage.
Okay.
Of workers.
Wow.
Usually, na the SSA a year before the exceeding year. Said the year run new year
no. Yeah.
Workers ebe hu omo minimum wage and a base pay and a boa and my salary den increase. Unfortunately, MPP Aban was supposed to do it last year, April, but they refused to do it. And I John Mahama mpese obetwentwen so because normally ni say obetwentwen so a edeka ebre aban no because imagine say ye koye no in June, July, then we have to pay back pay from January. Na a burden on the government. Into the Endra Wate tripartite committee say in the minimum one tenants no mun determine the minimum wage and the base pay for workers. This tells you the new governance that we have in this country. Abaya or dreaming a man for no one man for ewo. Nakoma so John Dramani Mahama baby a wo bia no Yakopon enhira and Ghana dwumaye for moma yen kan yakoma ento yen yem
Right.
Gidi a mo nya wa NDC mu na John Mahama mu amoto abama no yen di mu hwamboda. We will make sure we deliver to the admiration of the citizens. Obama
Akachi ahonsem de here
on this football issue na solo plethora of his history. Fortunately, I saw me a footballer. I played Division 2 for about 4 seasons.
So you're a professional.
Yes, I played it for 4 seasons.
Right.
Boakosombo United, 2 seasons. And Latte United came for me. I'm a ball. Latte United and so for 2 seasons.
Yeah, disappointed footballers.
Mako even Ghana Black Stars. That's in I think under 20 under 17. Justified before.
Okay.
Me grow up in Inano. Na me intent. Ne say me a footballer.
Okay.
Into me kai training college na do stana me go so Akosombo United e bi o ha ye be training training from Monday but because me was school no me ba school Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday around 12 o'clock na say me finding me way out na me call training grounds e go training Thursday evening, Friday morning, Friday evening na Saturday ya shake up na Sunday ya ball league ye bo wi e pe na masan aba back to Ekropon because na me call PTC. So sometimes uhwe niema we ya air course and be say what is the encouragement? Football a business. Aside the recreation and the fun a surrounding football no a money making venture.
Big one.
Money making venture. And Crawford a yesika e football mu. And imiri biya no bebi a business biya no say issue of etutura sem e finding the space in it and that particular venture no interest say enkrofo nya ediremu no na abafem enema mienu na a play a result into the see ewo the see recently no one a lack of security,
right?
And there is a lack of security, even though Tolo, you bring you to the doorsteps of Ghana Police Service, no, the body are responsible. Say omutro officially a request for police protection. The Ghana Football Association.
Exactly.
And even though Ghana Police Service and a boy in now by no, fiti preko and deploy omumebunu. And as a force no una esa o request and until I even say kwa abattoir responsibility ni na da isi so no omo no chro ekre Ghana police ye be here troops dudu say e deploy wa ko ha. So on the part of security no me blame the Ghana Football Association because said ya kan no kotoko person mo league esuchaman so person mo escape relegation intinu obviously no a match tension ewom intinu Intel Bain and GFA epeki in order to find solutions say Intel no ye man nya den ensi
Godwin de ma mechipi ni wo de wo kan security ho say ye very important ni say match na ankasa omo ankasa hu say tension wom and omo say omo e de 120 policemen na beba
okay
ba kotokokodu park ni so police for mo no mu 10
that is it.
It means that there is a failure.
Yes, a failure. So that's a security issue. Make an wasem. But security no so no ma memfa way ensure security because me person me reasons ni bebre. Okay say ye ball ye wo akwa no sekan no. Police sekan no. Na ambulance. Just some steps from baby ana odano.
Sir.
Na ye hwehwe ambulance driver.
Oshebo.
Na ye hu ambulance driver.
Ambulance driver dash.
Ye hwehwe ambulance driver o. Na ye hu ambulance driver. Into question say is it worth say oman ni be say sika akoto several ambulances na personnel a omo emane ambulances no enya well trained na so mo de adwuma ne yeden e di agro because ambulance ya de a ye de gini pankwa emu ene ye ma first aid nti ye de wo ko ayaresabia ni na no na a doctor for na sa nurse for ye de esi wuso
was that
look. And the next question and so they say sanka ye hu ambulance driver na a nurse for e wo na the answer is no because sanka nurse for wo in the absence of the ambulance driver na anko mu be sie fi ambulance ni ama be treating no ama the first aid introduction videos na it presupposes say ambulance ni pen be see yo as a car na medical official
paramedics ni
mu bi into me boxing ni na talking about issues of security. The second point is a requirement.
Right.
Ejume biya won ho requirement. Eni me be say umiti and say ya free a football team.
That's the point.
And level biya won a requirement. Coast won a requirement. Division 3 won a requirement. 2 won a requirement. 1 won a requirement and a Premier League and so one a requirement. Ghana no makase you were all the laws and the best laws in this country. Young problem enforcement of the law.
Implementation.
Obama, my example.
Big issue.
Politics ya ma betena ha me defend and as a make bo NDC who de rule actually Ghana no. Electoral Commission our responsibility on certain requirement that's a political party behind the MET. Make I Charlotte say try say obey enforce the laws. Say their party on meeting the requirement, you don't qualify to be on the ticket. And by a problem or disqualify a B. They termed her as Obiana Ompe those parties nothing. Bananka or yet the managers yesterday. Oh yeah. Yenya even MPs who sat in parliament and passed Samrano. Ghana parliament and pass Samra.
Right.
I want to pass Samrano. Anna Mamino enforce Samrano. They ended up speaking against the actions of Charlotte Osei. And a man ne etimi ko to aba e ma yenya ipa yekra na e wo last election ballot paper no so no
14
was it 14 13
China couldn't go
every one of
back 13 now IGP cry I said yeah I said solid tape I tell you
but truly be meeting
the requirement my member back to the subject matter where me the example teams now here and they meet the requirement no. Because part of the requirement, even though me solo, me did say issues of security at every event and match biano ebe part of the requirement.
We especially.
I don't think biano match commissioner ebe ba on time. Aba be bisa enyeme bi abodi egu akwan mu. Ohwe say meet requirement na. Obetimi aka say match no emma so. A part of the responsibility as a match commissioner. But then I match commissioner be kono. Nya de na koto choba. Ne ya to fufuo ve ama no onu bia ne ya mani bie.
As a born wa.
Owi a ne ya mani ska.
Wa bo pa.
What is ska?
Ote
man the girlfriend crack out.
Ote field ne sunu mpo no. Even though o hwe match no, o pentema ma ya pon ama na ko fie because onim die ntia ote ho. Ebitimi tena ho from the time a referee bebo whistle. To say obewie na pen kura on fancy paper so ye. Okodu fia ansa na all kai de sisi ye na wa chro as report. And that is what is happening.
A lot of
this is a classic. I'm telling me my bobo pem as I said. And esipa. There were instances Obama. Sasemu posi na say ofre match commissioner. Say on the mount story of the incident omo ba no mo tutu papa so
no EBF free
we ye free kra
no mo tutu papa so mumma yenhwe hawa holistically no jebeti nya reforming your football because eyesika abrantie we ya wahwere ne nkwa no mimi nimu no nanso nipa nkwa de say ye wo mu half mpo a yemfa ni agro nti maye negligence ena yem failure embe fa enkrofo adehye enkwa asamando even though Ghana Police Service issue statement me say Kotoko issue statement Esuchaman so issue statement and I know so GFN so issue statement
right
sani man no mimpo ameti ha se me na me man the institution I may issue statement and a PR gimmicks in order to cover face
right
statement
yes other incidents is now AC proud to the sea just now no what is the outcome have you found somebody culpable
right
obi akode fiase ya find the obi nti sanyema we gusu sisi enne not the same and among na mutua then it doesn't give us the confidence say we something good will come out of it
right
but you see it's better late than never and in Miribiano that is the first time me person me ma woni na the benefit of the doubt
right
na yenhwe the ebesi but as for the incidents it is condemnable Mejina NDC name and the message of condolence and the family of Pole Setie biano ya bonya mempai so obeso omakoma so wo manso a yakopon na nso mofrenim
6
yeso wo yere onso ne yirimu na yakopon na onim de ye ema ne ma e na oye no even though oni ho no o ma ne chiri enye basabasada so on behalf of the NDC we send our condolences to the family of Pole. It's rather unfortunate say this incident has happened.
Medase, Godwin Krasa be need to a whole lot of people who should be arrested.
Yes,
including the match commissioner.
Exactly. And yes, Spanish FA boss na ekoma oba pega or resign. Peg keko.
He was forced to resign. Peg.
Into okre kuti oyede. Men we na muso so nyoma oti oyede. Ya dan go wonye money go grant gromo.
Obesolve it.
Obesolve sade we. Pole wuro be odere be life.
Unim bibi. Before some call Tabita Ayila Tabita and so Kasadema NPP na ordene take a honor rumor. Minya statement say in Suatreman for no modi kan kobo team beya omokobu team bi
to you
no this year entina ya momo up to otena.
Okay, say this year you mean 2025
omobu team bi ama ya tre omo say omo home ho no enye safe na ya momo up to ochena 5th of February so omo may respond why home venue ninja safe because somebody can't bo referee be they omo mediama
oh say they tell you pickle crickel
and I just say we knew
that Kurt must be arrested
but Obama munyi ni say and me be so be question munyi ni say kotoko eka incidents no hunti na ma issues of banding the two teams happen ana because I feel like the teams must be banned but I feel like kotoko sometimes upe you feel be big fish
but kotoko dey so omunya hwe
no you see me person me jump into conclusion because investigation is ongoing
criminal investigation you need that
Andra me be so be say you be call parliament as minister Andra me be so be say me be a channel of engagement the fact say adie boni akoso no doesn't mean we be overreact because there is a procedure laid down ube faso. Do you get what I'm saying? Into no kotokonu maybe on the face on the videos I mean but almost fairly in the engagement process.
Okay.
Maybe face Ghana football no has folk in the kotoko na ama we nyina ba.
Boy.
I was almost started a discipline smaller clubs but enyo ford Kurt yakote ni team one way feni mu nyina kote small clubs yi ana mu na di house of folk ne kotokonya house ne kotokon so from there is no way you have any better blaster go fair player bi was atrema or more before a crowd of 10,000 crowd na ono ko bona national team mama nti ya zraze on
well mamenko Tabita Ayila NPP communications team member on so Edru ha minim say football there no yadi kan bobo so ye be call the issue of parliamentary vetting chaos so the minority calling for the recall of the more 3 suspended members because the speaker has acted beyond his powers since no and now the best say now the football no dey na kakra and so ato aso amaye ye mo wakwa bansa na share ase wo homa me
you medium that's it
right
I said this is my first time I me baha enti etiefo ne ahwefo ehwe me anopa we a me che o munyina na sorry me twi na meka no frafrafo twi e na meka because me matena bolga throughout and that is where I learned my twi enti se me kana ebia man touch ma kakra mo fa nche me and another thing me de brofo kakra ebeka in order to be able to sail through into mon fan cheme kakra say brofo no eye adoso mon fan cheme. Another thing and so as anopa way there was a little way on the road I couldn't come as planned time no me late kakra into mon fa
first time so we understand
yes into and also no
Obama be no atiase pay no ko yango be late
first time of
Sabi no
Tabita the enfanche no
Ye
Tabita on time yesa
ko yipe yango be late
on time yesa
mate
eye krasa waje atum
ayo
and so honestly ye share the ekoso Ghana na in fact ye bompa ye nyina me na say me mpa bo amebo nyina me the time account like I've expanded the time because with the way NDC for now starting a day say ya mompa ye kese pa ani omuchi a one hwe na nyina ye da minim
ball no was no
baby say me start me kasa
okay
enti no me call ball no ho asem as for the ball there me try and run chero I'm not a fan of football I think I stopped watching football immediately Ozil and then this man exited the football pitch and I mean so me retire from football.
That's right.
Because me the only way I na me pepper Ghana team and that was because of our senior Agogo nso. And another one was Ozil no Bundesliga. Me sorry I na DWTV na me.
Okay.
But after those people exited no na me so me jai football. And I'm yet to catch somebody that will make me watch football.
I'll introduce you.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Another thing, so honestly, the echoes were your football scene. I remember that fateful day now. A lot of people died just because of stampede. The BAC or pitch na. Yes. Sadia no, it still plays anytime they talk about football. Eba meso. I still see the bodies that were displayed. Our cameras, dead bodies into me cry at times. A lot of crowds are no main tanko. Miss Rose Abia stampede BC when you're safe. And you know, honestly, me tea adia no eshe me pa dear son Emma me feeling so pained had to do with the fact that our area onyem no ban so dear. Won kwaya dan ehwe akwala. So be enka wo ho emmoawa. Na saying school fees in nafom. Aduane nafom. Bibie ni wa edafom. Accommodation kra no nafom. There is nothing that is easy, especially ewo ene emri, because obi ha pa de pa.
Sir.
Na wo pa de pan so na wo sika entumi fa wo nru ha. De arewo any a lot of emotional trauma at the mouth. And see, my heart goes out to the family,
right.
Most especially the wife and the unborn child. Because I've seen that guy, no, or your beer, as like he has that youthful exuberance in him, and or your beer, I believe, say, onya akwala, obenya akwala no ho adaje atete akwala no, because of the commitment he has shown. The wife said, "Wan call without her knowing." Or bona mania say, "Me ko baby." Well, and this tells you a lot about who the man is. And you know, my heart goes out to them. I've heard they've made some arrests already. Me Bompire say, this case shouldn't be one of those cases. Ebe kwakoye ebe kwako gada dust at the shelf. Any case, they would deal with it. Said there will be clarity, there will be judgment passed, so that yenimu say emfa pole emma back. No, but at least ebema yesa Arrêst Kurt says so be a committee wronger. We will do everything within our means to make it right.
Thank you.
And you know, sorry to them, and I hope them. I wish them all the best. Mate Krampo say as it stands, dan parene kotokofo enya some engagement be.
Exactly.
Yeah, Bompire said that engagement, no, a fruitful engagement. Because we cannot be in a country where asemotua wunya obia emanenya de emwao. Another thing has to do with election, parliamentarians in issues that are currently unfolding. I say, MPP, we went through a very painful, your friend is saying, election. Our post-election, the trauma and everything, a lot of people have still not recovered, and it is understandable. Yet, because we share campaign, campaign. We share ejuman so ayebo, ejuman kama. But and you might be 1 or 2 beer, people were not satisfied, and people are right to show that they are not satisfied because they operate as a democracy, and as a democracy, no. I was say every way be tuaba. Inti say tuaba na obi fufraba. We only can wish them the best. But I say, because MPP4, we are still licking our wound. We are still trying to regroup and to friends saying, finding the pieces and piecing them together. No. I say NDC4 person monfa sa kunyano. And find misbehaving, and I'm using that word carefully because yes, idea a course of parliament now. Me did say a lot of Ghanaians watched whatever was going on, especially your friend is saying now that now looking at the way the line of questioning of the minority. No, natural say our people knew exactly what they were doing. They knew that they were supposed to get them to like among and for more competencies to bear so that Ghanaians benya sa confidence say
okay
and crofo ya the positions ema omui omo be ye adwuma ne ye but I say e could do time be of course party will always have their favorites omadwene say omo favorites be the way we were handling them no ebia to them no they didn't like it. And you know, they will do everything within their power to disrupt whatever is going on.
Okay.
Because Wusha expose a lot of things. Say, oh, be sorry, yeah, or we ni suku. A juma wa ye nyina a photocopy or no koye. I will to me at the top at the rent if $15,000 a month.
So
I expose a lot of things. We all know why ye juma che me my government juma ache. I have over 12 years working experience. Many size can it be? Many size can it be? And the photocopy, photocopy is saying, and I was saying, to me, those monies, like it exposed a lot of things. And then, unfortunately, I said they wanted to overwork the parliamentarians. And Nipa does like as human beings, a due time be inefficiencies a bit me setting in because about 10 enumerate anajo. Still, you people are insisting say Nkrofo they should continue to do the work. I'm not saying that what happened after they rejected that proposal from them is the right thing to be done. No, that is not what I'm saying. But the Americans say they are human beings.
Okay.
And human beings get tired. And they were tired, they asked for time, they didn't give them, and then before you realized what shouldn't have happened in the first place, it happened.
Okay.
But the positioner, the Speaker of Parliament, FIM, honestly, I'm so disappointed in the man.
Now we see for Mama.
Disappointed in him because you are one of the most experienced.
If not the most.
Yes. What sounds so what do you call him? A Speaker of Parliament, not when you new to speakership. You have been there before and you are still there. The standing orders are things that my man can say, you should know because they wouldn't have put you there in the first place.
Exactly.
So was it out of political expediency? And yes, sir, Anna. Anna say he is there to do the bidding of the president and the majority. Adentina ordinary position no any intimidating parliamentarians are or moye MPP for parliamentarians. Asemwesi want to me and frɛ or mo mbisa or mo say fair hearing. This is just natural law. And then they see here one she and one say mama mo we suspension.
The omo ye ni nyina ye hu ye nti.
Emfa hu.
Okay.
Even when you catch obia wakunipa, we say suspect until a court of competent jurisdiction because a nipa way and I a kunipa way. You cannot say this is a murder.
Okay.
You a crime to say that. And I think he acted out of political way, but not because of the standing orders and not the constitution. Even the constitution, which is superior to the standing orders, no crampono, and permitted was say,
okay.
And even if he was even going to suspend them, he shouldn't have used the harshest of suspension.
The 2 weeks.
Yes.
Okay.
At least one day be and let them regroup. Send it to the appropriate quarters for them to address the issue.
All right.
I have been so pained about this, and I think that Speaker, looking at the bad faith he showed us when he illegally suspended our parliamentarian last year before election, as certain precedents a man say he can misbehave. But me can sem amanatia say Ghana for no sebi. Yes, sorry, no pani sensu yen hurry any moon cosru. Yen yes adieno. And if he will act ignorantly,
that's too harsh.
No, he acted as though he was ignorant of the law. Me cry me a lay person. I mean call law school da. Say me be bibi I was a mean refer say na na constitution no ewo eka efasa de we.
Okay, medas.
Not that you just get up for free one now I can say my suspend deal. Honestly, I'm disappointed in him.
Okay. So disappointed was Speaker with the suspension. Solo, Monsa say free ho na you wrap up.
Mami na watwaso.
Okay, go on.
The two problems of the day, MPP and this, or my problems, you mean?
Obama.
Gordon.
Mami, this is a simple question. Say police echo. Now you do to remand. Now you do court until court pronounces judgment on you. The facts you do to remand. Actually, say you pass judgment on you. It's a question.
I want you cooler.
Okay, so minya ba who say even though a court of competent jurisdiction and a final guilty of a crime, you know, police show near the two cells, they haven't passed judgment on you.
Okay,
that's what she has to know. 2, where you use the word misbehave twice, one on the majority and one on the speaker, it's just unfortunate because videos yen na ye parliamentary committee vetting koso and a mumu claim say you are tired and adiasa bomati you say mo brena adiasa. The rule of engagement of parliament and say mo de mo nsabe bubo table so na mo aman kunya so edc table so. Is that the rule of engagement?
I don't think so.
So if ye be who acted irresponsibly is the minority.
But so more brain.
I agree. I agree. But I'm saying that as lawmakers, say few weeks time as incidents ni besinu. Baako ko jina parliament say obi adidi na tem undermine the integrity and credibility of the legislature anameboa. Their own attitude undermines the credibility and respect for their own institution. Intubeti as that was amini sa assembly see no. Speaker ka say obuo we earn respect anameboa. It is a mu own institution. And yenga ya wa bontin. Ye who say mu behave irresponsibly. How do we respect you? How do we respect you? Me who anything bonia majority you do know why? One omudi any say and so obi o leading committee you know the chairman.
Yeah.
On no power to say ya pon and I am pon here. This all no can say ya pon ya. Not the majority any say Samwa brea munko na yenga ebeti matenase no yentenase na yenye say yetenase na mususu say yen for me koroma everything we do is null and void.
Okay,
then you can put it before the plenary anameboa.
Yeah,
but say for me korom dia emra ne ma hu kwan se betima yedwuma say den ye
which we had
it is distraction and you're part of the committee's work. Intimini anti asese ye penkrofo mo acting irresponsibly. It is the MPP because that the na yen say ma bra mu de mu pie na yen ejuma. That was all. But
you don't kill a fly with a sledgehammer. Because of my misbehaving to so ruling at any foundation.
No, rule. You see, besides Omuma chairman impo kwan, a man pass ruling on what was going on. That be until say majority leader here then
no make up
and meba maminko on the ruling. Said ya meka no. Ejuma we aye wa ha o ye no. Se o misbehavior. Ejuma ratimi interdict o. Otimi suspend o.
Yeah.
Otimi ka say step aside. Nan hwehwemu enkoso e wo de awaye no. Eno no nkyerese we bua ofo. Asetena nkyɛn because best practice actually say yantimi investigate you. Emra na wote egwa we so a wo ye ebone no. Wote so a na ye hwehwɛ wo nsɛm mu. Etasa wo twe wo ho so that you don't interfere with investigation. That is what best practice requires.
Okay.
Into the speaker here say one quarter nkyɛn no enye judgment. And enye against the rule of natural justice. What a committee in their one mandate say on the passing judgment no mama requirement say speaker the omuye no these are the punishment you must give them. It is a committee no na so omo tenase na so man frɛ suspect no one guy suspended, including even others, because Baum is on the chairman of the committee and the ranking. So one no man free one and to two man and you on the side of the issue. No mood of recommendation eba that obi obeka say against the rule of natural justice biano. Martin Panasi. But not that of the speaker.
But the 2 weeks,
Because, no, that is why in the wisdom of the speaker, or suspending 1 2 weeks. A committee needs 2 weeks.
But Parliament is not being run by the wisdom of the speaker. That's the point.
Before a committee need be on findings, the recommendation beba whether to punish them or not to punish them.
Okay.
No, musu a resume on the suspension.
Okay.
So that's what we must see.
Okay.
And the last point, speaker and the leader of parliament.
Okay.
Or to me be say obe upholding the integrity and sovereignty of the of parliament
with the rules of procedure.
Don't worry.
Okay.
Sometimes we have implied terms.
Okay.
That's in law we have implied terms.
Of course.
And then be beyond the actual explicitly. So impliedly, no, or your leader or one mandate say obe holding the integrity and respect of parliament, you know. Some of these powers are implied.
Okay.
Man, read the article 122 man. I'm a small explanation for one.
Okay.
Contempt of parliament. Dear Bakwa speaker. It is a ohap odi. No obi biya ni niye. Ebaya contempt of parliament biya no. It is the responsibility of the speaker. Say obe holy the person. Now referring to privileges committee.
Okay.
And listen, I'll say
122.
An act 122. An act or omission which obstruct or impedes parliament in the performance of its function, or which obstruct or impedes a member or officer of parliament in the discharge of his duties, or affront the dignity of parliament, or which tends either directly or indirectly to produce that result, is contempt of parliament.
Okay.
Yembisa say the CEO of parliament, but before that, they himself committee an extension of parliament.
Yeah.
Yembisa also the CEO committee, you know, did it impede, obstruct the works of the committee?
There's no doubt.
To an extension, the works of parliament, yes, it did. Into some near amounted to contempt of parliament. Now say you need privileges committee. There must always be an interim measures.
Okay.
Because you see, the BBB denied is justice denied.
Justice delayed.
Justice delayed. Justice denied.
Yeah.
Because you need privileges committee now. Until when you ever form a privileges committee, yen chain Dabi. Because at the end, akosu to the state say yenya even MP. I need to take paper every parliament. Do you get me?
Okay.
It's a idea. Speaker no. What bohu deru.
To a right.
And a baby edunu. Then he needs to take an immediate and interim action.
Okay.
Into the an inferred or implied powers.
Okay.
And or exercise here said the other upholding the integrity and sovereignty of parliament when when parliamentarians nankasa actions per article 122
no
has amount to contempt of parliament. And for me, the one on passing judgment. The action is not against the rule of natural justice. Se committee ni na so amotenasi. No man to two microphone no more your findings eba. That I will agree to anybody who says that rule is against the rule of natural justice. But for now, I think the speaker is spot on.
So look, Madam Sena, Babimra Solo, so I'm say 5 minutes. I can or him out. God in Ekadia. Now we can also infer, say, when the speaker feels that there has been a breach of parliamentary procedure, speaker no impliedly can send a parliamentarian home forever. In his wisdom, no, not forever. He did it cautiously.
Okay. You see, there is a difference between knowledge and wisdom.
Okay.
Assembly yekano lakuna biwo standing on the Senate constitution.
Okay.
Standing on the Senate, I envisage say obi betimi misbehave or parliament abra any privileges committee. Second privileges committee where the speaker be and say same way.
I refer.
So what do we do? And on where the difference between wisdom and knowledge comes in.
Okay.
One, parliament institution I was here bohomban. Dear a course no be say menu aba. Ojitum say entwe. Ojitum say entwe. Ti dear na animu ya ye be ya e be restore the sanctity of parliament. Honor the difference between wisdom and knowledge comes in. Speaker going to say anyone will say take action. Short yes here. Ebe man ko fo nya arehemu our parliament. So I agree with speaker.
Okay.
On that score. Say I will say BBC. Esan say you see ebia say ye kan so atrema asemi. Sa eniye we ne hyenko fo wo kwan e form wo kutu pase. Say ye mpanifo a e parliament kra e bro ho a ale ne ntumi mmore on. Oma legitimate, oma legalize violence. Tina entwe memetie yi de measure ne say omode the cost of table na omo said no. Omode ne bo betudwa any microphone. Na ye nyine hu na speaker emechere da omo wakotua seska no. Ama na omo tisika no firi omo pay mu a omo ma me hu space lepo no. Yes omo beka na omo be ye. Hwe vetina omo ye apenyo anasa afenyo markets amiati ase whom you know. And yet legitimate no more or who no mudi must stop it immediately. Say ye busao a question. That a data greater Accra regional minister designate Linda Obinwa Oklu ebetrama musa question conform be pacho. Say my men want to me was stand scrutiny. Ni kunewu. Hey! Afenyo Mama face match. Not just say mama busa o question dey. Ometua we stand. Now we are there say ye dey need to so.
Yampacha wa mom.
We asempo e kan abontin.
Can you imagine?
E kan abontin. E wo leader.
O ti ase e. Etumi vet na yi. Ade bie ni ho a e wo ho a e nwanwa. Ye personal scores no be settle. E bia ne say na menu abaka. In terms of me okuje two answers or the man vet you know. That aspect I found it problematic.
Which one? Rent.
Rent, a dino, any so car say other properties or and no, I was here. I say no, they were silly. Hey, who could silly there? Here's silly be your grow. Nothing will be sold. About me, talk to a crano. Supporters are Muko Stadium, Mundi Mande say, ye bay insurance, a mamu. Take us upon the idea be buy. Now, Kumasi Sports Stadium, we are supporter now, Koheboa. Now, SIC4 was arrangement, you know. I think that the insurance commission, together with the government must make it a policy. Say football club biano, ebe insure stadia, the various stadia. Say the be supporters na ebe muno. Obi ko share ni kwenche wa at least obenya bibi. And yes, I go football.
That's a very good point.
I say go football.
Yeah.